If you run a brewery or a winery in the U.S., you know that change is just a part of the landscape. Because nobody knows change. Change in tastes, change in laws and regulations, changes in packaging and more, like you do. And in 2019, that trend is continuing. So we put together a list of the 10 megatrends impacting breweries and wineries in 2019 and beyond. And at the end of this short video, we've got a free offer created especially for you. So I hope you can stick around. But first, let's take a look at these 10 megatrends. Megatrend number 1. The trend toward organic is accelerating. Between 2012 and 2017, the consumption of organic wine almost doubled, from 349 million bottles to 676 million bottles. Organic beer sales in the U.S. have increased 1,000% since 2003. Megatrend number 2. The evolving beer and wine supply chain. Smarter supply chain technology and advanced warehousing techniques are giving some beer and wine producers a cost advantage. The key? More accurately predicting consumer demand by not just watching historical sales, but by tracking seasonal variations, market demographics, sales incentive schemes, and by keeping an open dialogue going with retailers. Megatrend number 3. Mega brands versus craft and microbreweries. Traditional beer brands are seeing new pressure from both craft breweries and microbreweries. Market share of mega brands like Budweiser, Miller, and Coors have dropped to under 50% for the first time in forever. Their market share now? 49.6%. Not coincidentally, the market share of craft beers has increased to 35.9%. Mega brand number 4. The rise of brew pubs. 85% of Americans now live within 10 miles of a brewery. And according to Nielsen, 15% of all U.S. consumers of legal drinking age have visited a brew pub or tap room in the past 3 months. Megatrend number 5. Alternatives to beer and wine. Millennials are drinking less alcohol than previous generations, hoping that they can save some money and consume fewer calories. The consumption of THC in various forms is rising as more states legalize its recreational use. Many manufacturers are also putting CBD into drinks sold in legal states. Megatrend number 6. Packaging trends. Labels are now encouraging beer and wine drinkers to download an app and begin interacting with their favorite brands. QR codes on labels provide an easy way for consumers to link directly to a company website, email address, or online video. Megatrend number 7. U.S. consumers are thinking sustainability. For every ton of glass manufactured, 7.5 pounds of air pollutants are created, and 680 pounds of carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. And consumers are taking notice. According to a recent poll by Nielsen, 66% of consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable brands, a 16% increase in just the last 5 years. Megatrend number 8. Corporate America is embracing sustainability as both a global and a business necessity, and the trend is accelerating. Each year, Barron's ranks the 100 most sustainable U.S. companies in America. In last year's survey, 1/3 of the companies appearing on the list for the first time were some of the largest corporations. Megatrend number 9. America has a landfill problem. Each year, over 138 million tons of new solid waste is packed into U.S. landfills, and much of it is glass. In fact, only 33% of glass is actually being recycled in the U.S. today. Why? Because it costs $35 more per ton to recycle glass than it does to haul it to a landfill. As a result, out of 9 million tons of glass waste, over 6 million tons of used glass is ending up in landfills every year. And those landfills are endangering nearby soil, U.S. groundwater, and as of 2010, are releasing almost 130 million metric tons of methane, a greenhouse gas, into the atmosphere each year. Megatrend number 10. Wineries and breweries are looking for sustainability solutions. It's good for the planet. It's good for business. And now a solution exists. It's called Save the Glass. created by a public service corporation called the End of Waste Foundation. Simply put, Save the Glass reverses the financial penalty of recycling glass and uses blockchain technology to make the process totally verifiable. So now, any winery or brewery can become 100% glass sustainable simply and inexpensively. Want to learn more? Just book a free 30-minute discovery call now and get your free, comprehensive Save the Glass audit. It's simple, it's easy, and you'll be surprised how fast you can move towards 100% glass sustainability. Hope to hear from you soon.